Hello there, and welcome back to the Shroompled YouTube channel. This week, I'm going to share a little project that I've been working on over the past few days. I custom laser cut a POM plate for my Echo 60 keyboard, and I'm going to walk you guys through the process of how I did that. So before we get into the video, I want to say that this is my first time doing a project like this and custom cutting a keyboard component, so it probably won't be perfect. Just please keep that in mind, and now let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm gonna go through everything that I did in chronological order to help anyone who may be interested in doing this themselves, and just to kind of show you guys the process, how I did this. Alright, so what I did first was I found the material that I would use for the keyboard plate, and for me, that was POM. I chose POM for a few reasons. One, it's pretty flexible, so give you a generally pretty soft typing experience, and I also chose POM for another reason, so it's for the sound. Keep in mind, this is all preference, and this is just what I noticed with my ears, and what I noticed was that POM does two things depending on your keyboard, switch, etc. configuration. I noticed it could either mute the sound of your keyboard a lot or make it clackier and poppier, and I was going for the clackier and poppier sound, so that's why I chose POM. So the next thing you want to do is you gotta do some research, right? So the first thing I googled was how thick is a keyboard plate, and I found out that they are usually 1.5 millimeters thick. That's what I found. So yeah, I just rolled with it. So the next thing is POM and Delrin. So I'll explain this here, but if you search 1.5 millimeter POM sheet, there's a lot of different options, but it gets a little confusing because there's POM and then there's Delrin, and the first link is an Alibaba link, and I wasn't exactly sure if that was in the US or not. So yeah, I was like, I'm not sure how long this will take to get to me, but I noticed that it said Delrin, and I was like, is Delrin and POM the same thing? Because they seem to be interchangeable a lot, like in these like when they're being sold. So I googled, is POM Delrin, and it turns out Delrin and POM are basically the same thing. At least I'm 90% sure they are. Remember, this is my first time doing something like this, so yeah. So yeah, I'm 90% sure that POM and Delrin are the same thing, or polyoxymethylene. So yeah, there you go. After that, after finding out which was which, I found I googled 1.5 millimeter Delrin sheet, and I think I bought it within the US, so it didn't take too long to get to me. And then the next thing is the Echo files. So luckily the Echo creator, kkatano, he put the Echo files up on GitHub for everyone to use. Now, I just needed the plate file, so I clicked on plate, and then I saw Echo 60 plate.dxf. .dxf is generally used for laser cutting, so I was like, okay, that's my file. Don't do what I did. So what I did was I opened the plate file, and then I was like, okay, I need to download this, so I'd click save as. I'd right click and then save as. Don't do that. Even if you click raw and then right click and then click save as. Don't do that, because for me, it just turned that into a txt file, and my software was kind of getting confused. It wouldn't really pick it up. So don't do what I did. What you want to do is you want to go to the top right here where it says this green code button. Click on that and then download the zip. Then extract the zip file and then use the .dxf file from there, because then it will actually recognize it as a DXF file. So, and not just copy the text and paste it, you know? So do that. Don't do what I did. I spent like 4 hours trying to figure that. So just go to code, download a zip, extract it, and go from there. So yeah. And the next thing is laser cutting settings. So I used a program called Lightburn. There's a few other programs, but I used a program called Lightburn, and we figured out that the speed in millimeters per minute of 90 worked really well. So 90 millimeters per minute with maximum power, so 100% power, and constant power mode on for Lightburn worked really well. I do want to say that if you're planning on laser cutting outside, do not do it when it's hot out and sunny out, because the sun actually really messed one of our plates up, and it started to bend a lot, and some of the switch sockets were like warped and stuff. So if you're gonna do it during a hot day, do it in the garage or inside if you can. I guess it does stink a little bit though. But probably just do it in the garage, or wait until nighttime and do it outside like I did. So yeah, after the laser cutting the plate, I chucked it into the soldered DB60 hot swap that I ordered, the PCB, and put some JWK nylon switches that were lubed with Krytox 205 grade 0 and filmed with Deskey's films into the plate and PCB assembly, and I soldered it, and then I assembled everything. Alright, so yeah, then after assembling it, here is the sound test. I think it sounds really clacky and really amazing, exactly what I was shooting for. So yeah, here's a sound test of the Bakeneko 60 with a custom laser cut POM plate, JWK JWIC nylon switches lubed and filmed, GMK laser synthwave, and a little bit of shelf liner case foam on the right and left sides of the board to stop some of the reverberations. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it was interesting to watch, and if you are planning on doing anything like this, I hope you have fun with it. It was really fun for me, and if you have any suggestions or comments, comment down below, and yeah, peace out, have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.